Today, we'll be checking out what is quite possibly the most awesome Solar Smash update we've seen. Tons of new features, including one I'm super pumped about that's basically going to turn us all into modders. Let's get into it. Hey there, fellow Solar Smashers. I'm Posty, and this is your #1 source for everything Solar Smash. If you want to stay up to date on everything Solar Smash, be sure to subscribe. Here we go. First and foremost, we have got 5 new planets. These are 3 new TRAPPIST planets, TRAPPIST-1D, TRAPPIST-1E, and 1F. They've added one of Jupiter's moons, which is Europa, and they've added a dwarf planet called Ceres. Ceres. Or Ceres. Cheerios. Alright, so let's check out Europa. That planet has seen some asteroids. That kind of looks like Grandpa's skin, though, if I'm being honest. Alright, the TRAPPIST planets. Whoa. Now that looks very Earth-like. And I call dibs on this island. Next planet, we've got TRAPPIST-1E. Now this is another Earth-like planet. Has not very much water. Most of this place is just Earth, at least on the surface. Maybe the water goes underneath some of these terraforms. TRAPPIST-1F. Now this is a very green planet. Even the water sort of looks green, but it looks like it's got a ton of life. I can only imagine what kind of creatures are on this planet. Terrifying. They've also added the dwarf planet Ceres, I think is how you pronounce it. Now, I don't know why this is a dwarf planet. It looks like a moon, but I am no planet expert. But what is cool about this planet is there's tons of debris you can shoot at and bring down. Now, I'm pretty sure this is a hub for alien activity right here, but the government doesn't want you to know that. That's where my new YouTube studio is gonna go. Oh, and guess what? Earth and Jupiter now have their own moons. But we'll have to be careful because, as we know, destroying a moon can have some serious consequences on its parent planet. Hello, moon. That is gonna make for some fun things. Let's see if we can back up. Yes, that is so cool. Every update is making this game just so much more awesome. And Jupiter also has moons added. That is quite an orbit. Swings out and swings back in. Really cool. Next, the new rings. Now, I don't know if you noticed, but at the title screen, we've got new, more detailed, way more dense rings around the planets, including one of the planets that now has a ring is Aphrodite. Check that out. That is so detailed. Very cool. And of course, we've got Saturn with updated rings. That looks really cool. We've got Uranus, also with updated rings. Neptune. Beautiful. I love the way the rings match the color scheme of the planet. Hey, good job, God. I'm impressed. I know that was your main goal. We've got new camera variations. Now, this is something I had been modding into the game for a long time now, and now it's just a standard feature. And quite honestly, it works a lot better than my modded version. It's just going to be really cool to see all the action from different angles. So let's check it out. We've got the aim camera, which we're all familiar with. This was one of the earlier camera modes. Now we've got orbital. So now the entire universe orbits with the camera. For example, if we set the camera here right in the sunny spot, the Earth will rotate, we won't move. So we'll always be in the sunny spot. That is actually a feature I requested on the Paradigm Games Discord, and they added it. These dudes don't play, okay? You come up with a good idea, they're gonna say, hey, sure, we'll pop that in there. Then finally, we have the free camera. This is exactly what it sounds like. We no longer have to be focused on the planet. We can totally go somewhere else. We can go chase this moon down. Come here, moon. How you doing? That is crazy. Don't mind me. He's very confused by this new camera angle, Mr. Moon. He's like, hey, how come I'm the star of the show all of a sudden? And if you try to run it, watch what happens when you try to run into the planet. It collides. It knows the planet is in the way, so you can just kind of go around it. So this is going to open up tons of new possibilities for different camera angles, especially going to be cool for some of the new monsters we're going to see here. And by monsters, I'm talking about the 5 new variants of weapons. Let's go through them. First off, we have the brand new and improved giant black hole. Now you remember the other black hole. It's awesome, but it's kind of small. As you can see, does a good amount of damage. But now check out this even bigger black hole. My goodness, that's a straight up eyeball from Hades. Look at it suck that planet dry. Very nice, well done. What happens? Let's put a black hole in a black hole. Get that black hole. Oh my God, that is crazy. That just devoured the planet and made a tasty croissant. Next up, you'll notice we now have all the projectile weapons. Oh, this is not supposed to happen actually. Yeah, I think this is a glitch. I don't think we're supposed to have this. Notice, guys, this is a beta. So that's why we're here testing things out. But can we actually fire from here? Yes, we can. Yes, and the 8 balls apparently just stay there. Now, I don't mind that. I think that's cool. But I don't think that's the intended purpose. And I'm not paused, am I? No, not paused. Fast forward? No. Okay, those guys aren't budging. Okay, but that's what these tests are for, guys. Now, we have something called Space Y, which if you're familiar with Tesla and SpaceX and all things Elon Musk, you'll know this is probably referring to SpaceX, which is a rocket. Now, check it out when I fire it. It will actually, you can see it, here, watch this. You can see it eject. It ejects the engine just like the real, but I don't think that's supposed to happen. It's supposed to return safely back to Earth. But of course, this game's all about destroying, so we don't really, no. Returning safely? No, we're out. Not interested. We want to see destruction, and that is exactly what we get. That is so cool. So that is the Space Y weapon. Now, while we're here, in case you haven't seen it, we have rainbow lasers and this black and white laser, which looks really, really cool. We've also got a rainbow lightsaber. Some of the newer variations, this was actually released in the last one, but I'll show you in case you haven't seen it. It's called 𝗦𝗕𝗕𝗘𝗘. Now, 𝗦𝗕𝗕𝗘𝗘 will come out, steal your girl, and break your planet. He's a force to be reckoned with, and his hair is great. We've got the Minecraft bees. Again, these were included in the last update, but you have to be kind of a high level to unlock them, actually. Now, this is something I am super excited about. This is the new mech worm. So it's basically the worm, but it's like robotic. It's a mechanized version of the space worm. Or maybe it's just the space worm in armor. He got really tired of us beating on him all the time. Here, let's see if we can get up here and get a good look at his choppers. Oh yeah, that'll leave a mark. Okay, we got a little closer than I intended to. Now next, this is a complete surprise, but it makes sense since we've now got the Space X, aka Space Y weapon. We've got Shibas. This doge, check him out. Look at how beautiful this guy is. He's got laser eyes. So we can chase him down now with the free cam. This is crazy. That is beautiful. I want to see one more, but I'm going to pause him. I want to pause him and get a real good look at him. All right, let me pause him mid-laser. Go. All right. This is awesome. It even lets you run the camera around while it's paused. That is crazy. Look at the detail. Come on, Doge. He's got like the galaxy inside of his fur. This dude is beautiful. Okay, and here we got this other one. Let's see if we can get 2 at a time. All right, look at this guy. What did he do? What did you do? You just stare at it and it... Does he have a weapon in his hand? All right, I got to get a good look at this guy. He's got a baseball bat. Doge, why the baseball bat? Look at the twinkle in his eye. That's a good boy. You can do what you want with the baseball bat, bro. He's a good boy. Doge does what he wants. I mean, you missed. Can we get 2 at a time? Look at him teaming up. Watch out, Doge. Doge almost got lasered. Let's try this. We'll throw this Doge out there, then throw this Doge out there, see if he gets lasered. Nope. Doges work together. Attaboy. It's like a reindeer. That guy's a straight up reindeer. Rain Doge. We love you, Rain Doge. Now, this might not be popular to say, but I would much rather see Santa with a bunch of those because that is beautiful. And then they would all light up the night sky. You won't need Rudolph. Rudolph can retire. He's been at work long enough. Now, in addition to the small shield, we now have a larger shield that covers more of the planet. As you can see in comparison, much bigger and green. That's really cool. Yeah, because I've always thought these blue ones are cool, but they don't protect enough. If you're gonna go to all the trouble to make a space shield, you should make it cover the planet you're trying to protect. Now, you might notice that there's an icon missing up here, and that's because some of the features, including one of the new features, has been moved to the settings. And it makes sense. It's kind of something you can just kind of set and forget. You don't really need it right on the main HUD. It's just not needed that often. And that is the background. So you can control the background as same as you ever could, but now it's located in the settings. And you might notice another thing. We can now customize the star. These are all aspects of the star we can control. So let's say we want a hot pink corona. We want a green flare. Let's get these colors brighter too. And for the glow, let's make it a blue glow. See, as you can see, it even changes the light that's emitted. And so it shines that color on whatever it's hitting. So Earth now has a blue glow to it, which is really cool. This was not something we've ever been able to modify, but now we have total control. What happens, let's try this. What happens if we make it all white? That sounds like it's gonna be the hottest thing they ever made. That goes all white, you go all white, and the glow is all white. That is bright. That is so bright. That is definitely gonna melt some faces. Okay, now for the final and most awesome, epic, amazing feature ever to be added to Solar Smash, and it's gonna turn us all into modders, is this. You can now add a custom image to your planet. Now you've probably seen my SpongeBob mod, you've seen my Herobrine mod, you've seen my Minecraft mod. So many different mods that involve changing the skin of the planet. To be honest, there was a lot of work. I had to unpack, repack, compress, all these different things. Now that goes away. We just select an image and pop it over our planet. Not only can we set a custom image over our standard spherical world, but we can also set it to cube, we can set it to donut, and we can customize any one of these with any picture we have in our camera roll. It's gonna be crazy. Once this is actually released publicly, this is gonna change the game. You're gonna see so many videos with crazy mods. And it won't be just your friendly neighborhood postie doing it anymore either. You're gonna be able to create everything you've always wanted to create. Have an enemy? Now you can put their picture up here. Don't destroy them in real life. Destroy them as a donut. Well, we've covered a lot. We've seen so many cool features. This update is going to be incredible. There are still a couple of bugs. This is the most awesome Solar Smash update we've seen yet, and I cannot wait to try it when it's fully released. Remember to smash that like button because it helps out the channel. I'm Posty, and we'll see you in the next video.
Postposterous.
Postposterous.
Postposterous.